The days of working just 40 hours a week is over. You can scratch that, you can throw it away. People cannot survive off just working 40 hours a week. It don't really matter if you're making $20 an hour, $25 an hour, $30 an hour. And it really depends on, what state you in this country. $25, $30, they might sound like a lot to certain people, but it's based on the cost of living on where you from, right? You making $30, $35, $40 an hour here in Memphis, that's okay. That's durable because the cost of living ain't that high here, right? But prices have got expensive here in Memphis and around the country, right? Like I said, the average cost of rent is $2,000. And majority of people that's working 9-to-5 job is bringing home $2,200, $2,500 a month, $3,000 a month before taxes, right? And your rent is around $1,500, $2,000, right? People are struggling. And when you tell people, right, and I just want to say shout out to, you guys for helping me get to 900 subscribers. We on the road to 1K. So I really want to appreciate everybody for being here, engaging with the content. I truly appreciate it, right? But a lot of you guys came from the video that I made about working 40 hours and still struggling, right? Everybody in the comment section was agreeing with me, and they was letting me know about what's going on in their state and they struggling and how much they making and different things like that. But when I told people, in order to have financial freedom for yourself, your job is not going to give you that. It's not for them to make your life easier or help you get out of debt or live this lavish lifestyle that you want to live. Your paycheck is your reward. You come in there, you put in your hard work labor, and you get your hourly paycheck. Simple as that. They don't care nothing about nothing else that's going on in your life. They don't care that you're sick. They don't care that you got to take care of your family. They don't care that you're drowning in debt. They don't care that you got to pay this high as rent. They don't give a damn. You put in your 40 hours, that's what you get paid for. But when I tell people they got to create something for themselves, it's always the negative people that want to come in and say everybody can't create a business, right? Business is this, business is that. That's not the answer. See, those are people that's programmed. Because like I said, in this country now, they only reward the creators. The creators are succeeding right now. You have to create something for yourself. You have to start something for yourself. You have to start a business for yourself. It don't have to be a multi-million-dollar business or $100,000 business. You could be bringing in an extra $1,000, an extra $500, an extra $3,000 a month by starting a business, right? Selling a service, doing content. I understand a lot of people can't do content creation. Cool. But you can do something. And it's for the people that's actually want to get more out of life and not just struggle at their job, because these people are not going to pay us what we worth. And the more money you make, the more inflation is going to increase and outpace your wages. So stop letting people project their failure upon you, telling you something that you can't do. You can't start a business. You're not going to make money right away. I'm pretty sure somebody told that to your boss. When these businesses, the companies that we work for, somebody told them that. But they broke through and made it happen, and now you slaving for them. So why not you? Because everybody, when it comes to self-improvement and when it comes to elevating in life, a lot of people be afraid of it. People be talking about how they want to live this lavish lifestyle. They want to make this money. They sick of being broke. You can't be that tired of being broke. You can't be. You can't even save no money. And people in the comments saying that, where I'm going to get the money to start a business? You're going to get the money from cutting out smoking weed, cutting out buying alcohol, cutting out going on vacations. Listen, I want you to travel, but when you need to try to build something for yourself, let's cut back on the expenses. Eating out every day, McDonald's 3-4 times a week. You guys heard all these things. This is not nothing new. It's true. You tired of hearing it because you're not doing it. Yes, it sounds cliche, but you're not doing it. That's why you get upset when you hear the same people tell you the same shit. The work works. You know it works. You don't have to keep watching these tips and tricks and do all these things. You people know. Y'all adults. Y'all know what y'all need to do to improve your life. If you so sick of the hustle, start creating. Stop hustling and start creating. You have to create something for yourself. You the only person that can change your life. You the only person that can put your family in position to never struggle again. Bring in extra income to give you some breathing room, and you don't have to be on the hamster wheel of check to check, bro. That's not a good feeling. That's why a lot of people are so angry and depressed right now and on the verge of suicide. Because you're showing up to a job that you don't hate, but you're not doing nothing about it. And then you got people around you, people online, people in the comment section telling you that the thing that can actually help you out, the thing that can actually change your life, they telling you how hard it is. That they tried this and it didn't work out. So what? They losers. They gave up. Yes, it's going to be, setbacks and road, but you got to overcome those things. It's a challenge to live a good life. But it's rewarding though. When I got myself, I haven't been check to check in over 8 years now. I've been financially stable for a while since I got into the trucking industry. And I've been smart with my money, and I started investing inside of myself. I'm not drowning in debt. I don't have any credit card debt. I don't have any student loan debt. I don't have any I'm not borrowing money from nobody. I'm not living on nobody's couch. I'm not check to check. I got an emergency fund. If I lose my job, I got enough money to pay my expenses for a whole year. Because I cut back on a lot of things. I got discipline. I understand that no one is going to save me. I'm a grown man. I can't be laying up on nobody's couch. I can't be begging nobody to do nothing for me. Because I understand in this country, they reward creators. And you have to become a creator. Not just a content creator. I'm not talking about that because everybody can't do that. Yes, you can make a lot of money creating content. It's easy. But I'm talking about services. You can create it's something that you're good at, but you so afraid to do it because you down yourself. And you got people, if you guys go back to that video that I made about 40, like a lot of where you guys came from, the 40 hours a week video, people in there projecting on everybody else of the failures that they done. And y'all listen to that. Why not you? Why you can't bring in an extra couple $100 a month from starting your eBay business, Amazon business, cutting hair, babysitting, content creation, selling clothes, selling food, starting a food truck business? It's so many people. I work with people that got food trucks. I know guys that drive trucks. They got their own lawn care service, pressure washer service, or they own barber shops, and they still working a job. And they have no problem with doing both because it's easy. They not stressing. They not coming to work stressing because they know they got something that can supplement their income, bringing in more income for them to do more things. And if they need to separate from their job, it's not an issue. But you can't be fearful. You can't be scared, bro. You only got one life to live. Why not go all out with a bang? What's the worst can happen? Oh, you feel that starting your own business and you got to go back and work a job. So what? You're doing it now and you hate it. These jobs going to always be here. This $15, $16 an hour job that you working is going to always be here. It ain't going nowhere. They're going to always need people because you know why? People don't want to work. People on the side of the road begging for money. People even online. If you guys go on TikTok, they got a homeless section on TikTok where people just panhandling, begging for money on TikTok all day. People refuse to work. So for the guy that said, where I'm going to get the money from, you get it from your job. You save some fucking money. Lower your expenses and things like that. Cut out the bullshit that you don't need and start saving money. It don't have to be a bunch of money you save, but over time it's going to add up. If it's $25 a week, $50 a month, $100 a month, save that, bro. And it might take you a year, 2, 3 years, 4 years, however long it take. What's the rush? It's time to lock in.